So GameFam replied to the controversy surrounding Sonic Speed Simulator and their company, and it is not looking good for them. So if you haven't been following what's been going on, I posted a video on this like 2 days ago, so if you guys do want to watch that, I'll leave a link for it in the description below. But essentially what happened was that there has been an employee that came out and said stuff against GameFam and how their company maltreated them. I won't get into too much detail here, but if you guys do want to watch that, like I said, I'll have the video in the description below. But this is the statement that GameFam put out in response to the entire situation, which this is not a good look at all. So I'm not gonna read this fully because I don't think there's a point, because there's not a single we're sorry or apology in this entire thing. Starting on with the first paragraph, they're just talking about themselves, and same with the second paragraph. They're just talking about how they founded GameFam 4 years ago. We've made amazing experiences. There's no apology. You don't hear them or you don't see them talking about the actual thing until paragraphs 4 and 6. Besides that, there's no mention of anything else other than bloating about the company. And something I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video: do not harass the Sonic Speed Simulator devs, because I'm sure this is not a problem with them. Some have come out and said good things about the company, but this is not on them. They're the ones that are actually working on the game, and the issues come from the people that are actually directing the game, which is GameFam themselves. I don't know how everything works in GameFam, because obviously I don't work there, but I assume they're the ones that give them the dates for updates and all that stuff that comes into the game. They're the ones that said oh, we should do this week, we should have updates every week, oh, we should have multiple updates during the week. They're the ones that direct the game and have a say on what is going on, and they direct the devs on what to do each week. I'm sure that's not exactly how it works, because we don't really know, but I'm assuming that's how it works, so that's what I'm gonna go with. But during my recording of this video, I actually went out and see some of the quotes on the thing, and it turns out that multiple devs have actually came out and spoken about GameFam and how they were also wrongfully terminated without giving any notice, which is extremely unprofessional, because I'm pretty sure that it's in the contract in the GameFam where they're supposed to let you know that they're letting you go, but they didn't do that to those devs. They just let them go without notice, which is extremely unprofessional and a breach of contract. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's a breach of contract of some sort. And not only that, but when you look at the post, they turned off the comments, which that in itself is oh, we're just gonna put this statement out, but we're not gonna let anyone comment on it. But they're killing them in the quotes. If you look at the quotes on that tweet, they are getting cooked. I literally have no words for this situation, because Sonic Speed Simulator has given me such a great platform. It has given me so much. Without Sonic Speed Simulator, I would not be able to pay my cat's vet bills, because they stack up. They've given me such an incredible platform that I could not thank them enough. And just finding all this stuff that was going on with the devs that are actually hard-working devs, this is all happening to them. It's so unfortunate, because it at the core, Sonic Speed Simulator, I said this in the last video, it's such a great game. Also, another thing I forgot to mention, Sonic Speed Simulator is actually banned from the Sonic the Hedgehog subreddit, which, if you guys don't know what that is, it's basically where people just talk about Sonic the Hedgehog in general, and as a whole, Sonic Speed Simulator is no longer being allowed to be and personally, with me, I don't really think they should ban Sonic Speed Simulator from the official Reddit of Sonic the Hedgehog, which is kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of controversial to ban the game from being talked about, because the game itself is fine. The problem is GameFam, not the game itself or the devs. But anyway, that is all for today's video. Let me know what you guys think of all that's going on in the comments down below, because I feel that apology that they gave, I'll put it up on the screen again, but this right here, I rate this apology at 30%. Absolute abysmal apology. There's not even an apology, I can't even call this an apology. There's no actual apology here. So actually, I'm gonna be rating this apology as 0, because it had no apology whatsoever in it. That's the first time I do this, but hey, thank you guys all for watching, and take care of yourselves.